think we're actually in the kitchen now. Welcome to the Bushwick Grill Club Test Kitchen. Today, hot dogs. Yeah, there's a lot of talk about processed meats, etc. I agree. You shouldn't be eating a lot of processed meats. But the hot dog is the greatest fucking thing you can possibly think of in the world to put toppings on. Better than burgers, better than sandwiches. And by the way, yes, a hot dog is a sandwich. It is meat in between two pieces of bread with a topping, so it is in fact a sandwich. So today on the Bushwick Grill Club, we're going to do hot dogs two ways. We're going to do a Thai style hot dog that we're going to call the One Night in Bangkok in tribute to that. And then on the second one, we're going to do a Buffalo Soldier, a buffalo style, buffalo chicken wing style hot dog. And the two of them are going to come together hopefully fairly quickly today. This is a quick show, hopefully about a half hour or so, give you some ideas for hot dogs. The beginning of this is the beginning of my I Want to Be Your Dog series on the Bushwick Grill Club. That's bushwickgrillclub.com. For the recipes, I'll also post the recipes in the description for this video in the archive later. In the background, because I can't possibly cook without music going on right now, I've got the Mom and Pop Records 10th anniversary playlist on Spotify going. I don't know, maybe it's a copyright violation, maybe it isn't. If it is, Mom and Pop, reach out to me. I'd love to talk about that because I love you guys. I think the music you put out is awesome. So, without further ado, let's get into this test kitchen. We're going to start by making a few elements for the Thai dog. And then while those are kind of setting up, we're going to do the buffalo dog. So let's get this all in position there. And there you go. Cast iron skillet. This 50 freaking years old. This is a major freaking skillet. I love this. My wife's mother gave me a set of these, and they are killer. I love this more than pretty much anything else I have in my kitchen. Modern skillet's not bad. There's a couple of new ones that have come out that are actually really brilliant. I think it's called Field Source or whatever. Try those out. But get yourself a good cast iron skillet if you're going to do things like hot dogs on the stove. Gives you a nice, good crispness. I like this cast iron just to do almost anything that I can that isn't kind of acidic or whatever. I don't want to kind of mess this up. So, short term, what we're going to do is we're going to go quickly to my Vitamix blender because, hey, doesn't everybody have a Vitamix in their freaking home kitchen? I certainly do. That's not surprising in the long run. But we're going to get to this in a second. Actually, I want to get to a little bit of the slaw that I'm going to do for the Thai dressing. So we whip over here. Going to make a very quick slaw. Anybody who shows up in the room, I'll try to say hello to you while we're going along. We want to make the slaw ahead of time in order to give it a little bit of a chance to set up, but we don't want it to be really, really like mushy for this. So we're going to start out, I pre-cut some purple cabbage because I just had some time earlier this morning. In addition, we're going to take a bit of green cabbage, pull off the hard outer leaves, grab your killer kitchen knife, nice steel. Let's get this thing nice and unblunted. Throw it over to the side. Technically, you could use, I guess you could use a food processor. You could use a mandolin. You could use shredder. whatever. Let's make this to me. Just kind of cutting it up. Get into some nice chunks. Throw it in the bowl with your purple cabbage. Carrot, simple carrot. Actually, I pre-peeled this, so I wouldn't have to peel it while you were watching. But we're going to grate it while you're watching. We'll grate a carrot. Simple, done and done. Carrot into the bowl. Grab a kitchen towel. Quick toss of your slow ingredients. There you go. Okay. For some reason the music has stopped on me. I'm not going to let that stop me here. Kind of bummed by that, but we'll deal with that. I do love music when I'm actually cooking. So, lime. Put the lime in the slaw. 2 limes. Again, like I say, once we get past all of this and we get this all up in line, I will add in the recipes to the description. Squeeze 2 limes into the slaw. We're going to let this sit for a bit while we make the rest of the stuff. We're going to make the buffalo hot dog, the buffalo dog first, while we let the things I'm showing you right now kind of marinate, get to position. A little bit of spice stuff. We got some Aleppo pepper, black pepper, and salt to add into this. By the way, buy these little ramekin, glass ramekins. I think I actually scammed these from my mom years ago. Best thing I have in my kitchen. Love them. Use them for prep and portioning. So we got salt, pepper, and Aleppo flake. And then we're going to do, and by the way, Aleppo pepper. A lot like red pepper flake, better. This comes from Dual Spice store, which is actually in the East Village here in New York City. My favorite freaking spice store ever. Not even sponsored. I'm just saying that because I really truly love them. But Aleppo pepper is kind of a clumpier, better red pepper flake. Got a little bit more of a kick to it. Highly recommended. Almost everything that I make or that I finish with, I use Aleppo pepper to finish it. And finally, we're going to put 1 teaspoon of rice wine vinegar into this slaw. Lime juice, rice wine vinegar, salt, pepper, purple cabbage, green cabbage, carrots, lime juice. And just going to let that spill out all over the floor because I'm a horribly messy cook. My home cooking ethos, unfortunately, has a lot to do with commercial kitchens where I would just regularly clean up on a standard basis. So Get that all mixed together. Pull that together. So there we go. Nice quick slaw. Going to set this to one side. We'll be using that a little later to top our Thai chili dogs. Okay. I'm going to give myself just a second to see if I can get music back. Okay, now. Apparently, yes, I am getting music. Okay, so we got some spotty things going on. I'm not going to really worry about it right now. Just going to move along with the cooking. See what we can do today. All right, next up, going to hit this Vitamix blender. Going to make some peanut sauce for the Thai chili, or for the Thai dogs, Thai hot dogs. Begin with half a cup of peanut butter. Actually, take that back. I'm going to start with about an inch piece of garlic. Or inch piece of ginger, sorry. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm going to throw those in. I hit those real quick, just for the fun of it. Get them all nice and chopped up a bit. Then everything else is going to go in, starting with half cup of peanut butter. This is going to make, I'm going to forewarn you right now, this will make way more peanut sauce than you'll need for 2 hot dogs. But peanut sauce is delicious. Worst case scenario, make up pot of noodles, pot of spaghetti. Throw your peanut sauce into the spaghetti. It's all good. It's all going to be brilliant. Okay, so we've got peanut butter. Going to put 2 tablespoons soy sauce. I use reduced sodium. That's just me. Again, as you'll hear me say a lot, you do you. You want full sodium soy sauce? Rock on, go for it. I don't care one way or the other. I just prefer low sodium. 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. Oops, that was 1. 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. And the juice of 1 lime. I find it's easiest to juice a lime by shoving a fork into it. Got lime juice in there. Then you're also using brown sugar and a bit of Aleppo pepper. Again, back to the Aleppo pepper thing. Get that all in there. Throw this on blast for a bit. while that's happening, once again, can't stand cooking without music, so we're going to blast this. Watch that for a second. All right, sorry about that little delay. I think I actually have a little bit of the mom and pop 10th anniversary bit of house-made blue cheese dressing. Made this a little while back when I was making buffalo chicken sandwiches. So again, one of the things I love to do is to use up leftovers in making new dishes, because I feel it's a good way to maximize your general food costs in a house. But also from my restaurant days, that means that I've also kind of looked at the concept of where you end up looking at food costs. I mean, food costs in general are high, whether it's in a restaurant, whether it's at home. You just, you don't want to be wasting food. And if you can use leftovers into a new into a new recipe or into a new dish or whatever, that's the best way to do it. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a buffalo. We're going to do a buffalo dog first. We're going to get off of the top thing now that you've seen the vast majority of cooking. We're going to do 2 buffalo dogs. All right. I like So here's what we got going here. All right. Front pan, we're going to do the hot dogs in. If I'm going to do a hot dog at home, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it as a split hot dog like that. You'll see in a second. Once this gets warm, once this gets hot, we're going to do. I should have probably like that. I'm going to split these. The pan in the back, a little toasted bun, and toasted bun. So our first dog is going to be our buffalo soldier dog. And our buffalo soldier dog, it's kind of a simple one. Blue cheese dressing, blue cheese crumbles, a cayenne sauce. Now, I know anybody who's watching this from Buffalo is going to go, oh, it's got to be Frank's hot sauce. I prefer Red Devil hot sauce to Frank's. I don't know why, but any cayenne-based hot sauce, that's going to work for your buffalo dog. And then the kicker, one stalk of celery. Turn off anything gnarly. And do a nice dice. I'm going to do a mid dice, and then I'm going to go back through and hit it on kind of a second round. You kind of want a finish dice on this. You don't want it to be big freaking pieces. Kind of medium fine dice. Medium fine dice on the celery. Okay, and we are all now set. create the buffalo dog, the buffalo soldier. This is part of a general concept that I have, calling the I Want to Be Your Dog recipe series on the bushwickgrowclub.com. Bushwickgrowclub.com, not the bushwickgrowclub.com. I Want to Be Your Dog. All hot dogs based on bad musical puns or inspired by musical puns. So we're going to get these in here. Take your split dogs. Split side down. This could be one of the greatest things you could ever buy in the kitchen. It's a grill press, generally used in commercial restaurants, rarely found in home kitchens, but great for doing things like this. Pressing down a hot dog, or pressing down smash burgers, or any of a variety of reasons that you would want to smash something down um, on your stove. Any restaurant store, Amazon will have them. They're easy to pick up, and probably one of the better investments you'll make in a kitchen in general. Okay, we got some quick toasted buns here. The thing I like about cast iron skillet hot dogs, nice crisp split hot dogs, um, they get a char. They get a little extra kind of oomph. Um, I mean, I've done them on grills. I've done them on deep fryers. I've done them on griddles, and I like to griddle hot dog actually a lot. I know a lot of people. I do not boil or steam my hot dogs ever. Never, ever, ever boil or steam a hot dog. That's just horrible. It's the worst possible thing you could freaking do. But griddle dogs, I like these. I think this is a kind of a killer technique. Knock those down for a second. So you got the two dogs. Let's just be clear. So we got two lovely griddle dogs here. Drizzle on a little dressing. I'm going to finish off with a glass of cayenne pepper sauce. Glass of hot sauce. And that, my friends, right there, that is a buffalo soldier dog. Buffalo style hot dog with blue cheese dressing, blue cheese crumbles, diced celery, and cayenne hot sauce. Okay. Next up, we're going to switch out, go to the 1-9 Bangkok, which is a Thai style dog. Let's move on to that. One night in Bangkok dog. Back with this. One extra thing we're going to make for this. Very quick. We're going to make very quick mayo. Or a very quick mayo sauce, if you will. And this is basically 3 spoonfuls of mayo. Generally, I would like to use Kewpie mayo, but I don't have that right now, so just use regular mayo. So we use 3 spoonfuls of mayo. Two spoonfuls of sambal oil. Now, for those who may not know, same company that makes sriracha makes this chili garlic sauce. This is insane. This is way better than sriracha. I don't make sriracha mayos. I make a chili garlic sauce mayo. Some will call it sambal, like it's not totally true. It's more chili garlic sauce, but this is the chili. I use this. I've got a wing sauce that I use for this. I've got this mayo. I prefer this over sriracha on any given day of the week. So if you think you're going to use sriracha, use this chili garlic sauce from the same company, and you won't regret it. So we're going to throw a teaspoon of rice wine vinegar into this. And a quarter teaspoon of salt, a quarter teaspoon of pepper, just to make this mayo. Probably should have made it a little earlier, but whatever. Oh man, you're gonna get me. I just saw your message, Karen. I'm just gonna tell you this right now. Cleaning a cast iron, your best bet. Just go online. Um, the short of it is essentially blast it in the hottest oven you can possibly do. Scrub it, blast it in the hottest oven you can possibly do. Oil it down, then blast it again in the hottest oven you can possibly do. There's actually Cat Kinsman on Extra Crispy just did a wonderful thing about recovering cast iron. She's got a great article on it, and I think a video on Extra Crispy about how to recover cast iron. It's not difficult to clean a cast iron, and once you clean it, don't buy into the hype that you can't ever wash it, because you can. I'm having a problem getting my second burner to light. Hold on a second. Always the fun part. You can't get a burner lit. All right, back again. Sorry about that. Need to keep this more handy. Yeah, I mean, if you've got burger stuff in your cast iron pan, you can scrub that underwater and with some water and a good scrub brush or whatever. Just don't. I mean, a lot of people say don't use soap. I've never had any problems using soap in mine, as long as it's been well seasoned. But if it's not well seasoned, then you need to season it. But once you season it, basically you can use soap to clean it. I've let my cast irons soak in the sink overnight and not had a problem with it. Okay, we're going back in with the hot dogs. Got our buns in the pan now that I finally got the pan wet. Doing our Thai hot dog. So we've got some Thai chili relish. Made that on an earlier video over the weekend when I was doing tests. Thai chilies, some scallions, garlic, fish sauce, lime juice. That's been marinating in the fridge for a couple of days. Got the peanut sauce we made earlier. Our sambal mayo. Cleaning up the kitchen a bit because I like to clean as I go. Got our slaw. I hate that. One of the buns fell apart, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Get a nice crispness on the hot dogs. As I say, I'll be posting the recipes on the description for this video later on tomorrow, probably. Also, have extended articles on both the reason that I chose the songs for these and the concept behind this whole project on Bushwick Grill Club coming up by the end of the week. So please check out both those. There we go. We got a couple of nice dogs. Start with a little bit of peanut sauce. It's a base. I find the best way to add slaw is with your hands. I mean, honestly, if you're going to be that worried about it, you could use tongs, but I always find tongs and slaw to be the antithesis of each other. Chili relish. Food stylist I am not. Much more peanut sauce. Touch of sambal mayo. And there you go. One night in Bangkok dogs. It's a all beef hot dog, quick lime slaw, Thai chili relish, peanut sauce, sambal mayo, decadent deliciousness. And there you go. And we got leftover sauces, etc. for future stuff. All right, that kind of sums it up for today. Hope everybody enjoyed it. That's my test kitchen. I'm going to probably do a few more closer to the weekend. Thinking about actually doing one on the Drinkorama root beer, which is going to be kind of a long-ish thing, because I'll actually let you watch it simmer, because it's incredible meta. Going to be ultimately setting up a shop for Etsy bandanas, because bandanas are my thing, and my head is so freaking big that I have to make my own bandanas, or at least my wife made these. I'm going to make some going forward. Yeah, we got a few things going on. More hot dogs, more sandwiches, more test kitchen. Hope you'll tune in going forward. Thank you very much for watching, and leave a comment, subscribe, all of those things, notifications, and I'll let you know when I'm back on again. Until then, have a good night.